And I'm here in. All right. Yeah, it's in the bag. So yeah, we're across from the police department. I hope reception is okay. And we're doing our hour walk and conversation. And we do this live stream on a normal basis.
Okay.
It's always at 6 a.m., lasts about an hour. And then you guys know today's topic. Pretty touchy one for some people. And basically my first 60 days. What happened? What went wrong? And if you're on, I appreciate the thumbs up. Let us know where you're at, because we're here in Pattaya during peak season. So yeah, our topic is what's gone wrong, what's going on. And again, kitties right here. That's it. So yeah, the first 60 days in Thailand, you know, is it what I expected? Is it what you should? And we're going to talk about that a little bit. Yeah, look at this Burger King. Is this a new Burger King?
Yeah.
Good morning. Dave is up. Look at this. This bar is still going. Dave, 6 a.m. Only a handful of people in there. Not many people. Dave says good morning, kitty.
Good morning. Walking with Kitty.
We are walking with Kitty here on Beach Road. We're actually in Beach Road, Pattaya today. So we're not doing Jomtien. I like to change up my walks a little bit. And yeah, it's dark right here. Looks all spooky. But yeah, this is Pattaya Beach Road during high season. It is 6 a.m.
6 a.m.
So we just got done driving past, was a walking street. And man, it was full. People, the bars, so not the bars, the dance clubs, the discos. You know, they close at 7 a.m.
Cold 4 a.m.
So some of them close at 4. You're right, Kitty. I will be, John. Hey, thanks, Mariano, for tuning in. Of course, I will be doing Jomtien again. How could I not do Jomtien Beach Road? That's where I live. You guys, this is like Pattaya Thai. And there used to be a big monument thing right here. They got rid of it. Wonder what they're going to put here. But yeah, we're doing our morning walk. So we got Mariano on, we got Dave on, and we're going to talk about the first 60 days, what went wrong, what went right. And when living here, the first 60 days, in my opinion, are the most important days, because your expectations might be different. So meaning when you're coming to live here, you know, all these budget videos you see, the first 60 days, you're taking care of a lot of business. If you're retirement age, for sure, like Mariano and myself, taking care of medical, your medical insurance, your visa, drivers. If you're buying a scooter, anything like that, you're taking care of different business the first 60 days. Man, it is dark. All these street lights are out.
I cannot see that.
Yeah, it's dark out. Spooky. Kitty scared. Blah.
Oi.
I just tried to scare her a little bit. That wasn't much. But it's definitely dark, hey guys. But anyway, so those first 60 days, the biggest thing you have to prepare for is you're going to spend a lot of money. You're going to spend, matter of fact, the majority of you should. If you're living here, you got huge expenses. And this is where people kind of make the mistake going, I'll just move here and live on my $2,000 a month retirement from the government or military. And they have like nothing in the bank. Or they have a little bit. They're like, oh, it's enough to get here. I don't recommend that way of thinking. Like at all. Because at the end of the first 2 months, you're gonna be broke. Your visa alone, now if you're doing it yourself, it's gonna be much cheaper. And that's the other thing, it's time consuming. You're gonna be spending some money. So what goes wrong those first 60 days is you're spending a lot more money than you budget. Not a little bit, a lot. So your visa, I used an agent to do mine, help me out with mine. And I got the multiple entry. And the first time you get is 15 months, which is nice. And, you know, I paid like 26,000 baht for it with the multiple entry. Then I had to get into my, so that's 26,000. You're talking what, 700-800 bucks USD. And then I need to get my place, right? I need to get my place where I'm going to stay at. Get out of the hotel and get a condo. Not all condos are created equal. Most of them have the same thing. You pay the first, the last month, and a deposit. So you're paying 3 times. So if you're renting a place, that's 15,000, you're paying 45. So we're out like 75,000 baht when we first move here. And that's just for your visa to let you live here on a retirement visa. And then that's just for your lodging. And 1 month. So you need to have money here. That's what goes wrong the first 60 days. You got to spend. And then if you're like myself or Mariano or whatever, you need health insurance. Health insurance is cheap, but you got to pay for the full year. And you're looking at another, 50,000 baht or more. Probably about 50. 50 will cover you all right. If you're 50 years old, 50 for 50. And that's through AIA insurance. And I have a whole video on that already. You can look back and you can see it's dark out, guys. There's like no street lights. I mean, there's the poles.
Why no lighting?
They're not on. It's dark. So it is what, 6:10 in the morning, and it's pretty dark out. So we typically walk Jomtien Beach, Pattaya Beach. Pattaya, Thailand, Jomtien Beach. That's typically where we walk. And today we're walking Beach Road, Pattaya. And this is what it looks like in the middle of the night. Or should I say in the middle of the morning. And we are, so you got the Hilton back over there. Yeah, Dave, I 100% agree. If you need to be here, to feel comfortable without stressing out. You come with that money expecting that's what you're going to spend. And keep in mind that $5,000-$6,000 Dave is referring to, that's an annual fee. And you cannot forget to budget that in. So like for myself, of course, the first time you got to pay it, you just pay it. And then I put it in my annual my monthly. I include that into my monthly. So when I do my monthly budget video coming up, it's a 10-minute video. It's going to show my budget. So if you know me, you'll get to know, oh, this is what Robbie drinks. This is what he does with his money. I'll be dropping that video, but the prices are based on breaking my fees down every month because I put that money away. You need at least $5,000. $5,000, you'll be safe. What's crazy is you're gonna save that in the first 6 months. If you're like me and you're pretty much a good saver, you're gonna save that money. Oh, there is 6-1 next to the Buddha, which is pretty cool. And Soy 6-1, call it Ladyboy Alley. And we got people on the beach tonight. They get all the bars late, or the girls that didn't get taken or swept up or whatever. And that, people, at 6 a.m. is Soy 6. And it's a ghost town. That's Soy 6. Nobody on. No, not a single light. No lights in the bars, nothing. Soy 6 closes a lot earlier than Walking Street. Walking Street still had some stuff happening off to the sides of the roads. Of course, we got the 24-hour McDonald's right there.
Say Hello Kitty McDonald's.
That's the Hello Kitty one, right?
Say that.
Yeah, they got Hello Kitty stuff in there. And I don't understand the whole Hello Kitty, but I'm with one.
Hello Kitty say burger. Hello Kitty.
Yeah, the burgers at McDonald's here versus the States, way different. I mean, it's all going to the computer too, so you're not dealing with people. Broke. Unless you're like myself, you're prepared for it. And I'll be honest with you, I had 10 grand. I put away $10,000 for my first 60 days here, not to cover my normal expenses. Because then you got your normal expenses, your food, your transportation, your entertainment. I mean, that's what people forget, right? They're like, okay, I paid my 5 grand to get my visa, my insurance, my driver's license, all my stuff. Now I can go out there and party crazy. And now they're broke. And I'm like, what the heck happened to all my money? So for myself, I made sure I had extra money in the bank because I wanted to buy a scooter or a bike. And I wasn't sure which size to buy. It was based on what money I have too. Now, I was managing my finances really well. So I was able to buy a brand new ADV, the Honda 160 bike. Mariano says, I love our scooter. Just for you guys, reference, Mariano and I do not share a scooter. And if we did, I think we would break the thing. We'd be too heavy for it. But we did buy the same kind of scooter. Brand new ADVs, 160. It's good enough for 2 people. A normal size falang like myself. And I'm heavy, admittedly. And then someone like Kitty, who's a typical Thai girl that weighs 110 pounds. So yeah, this is nice. This is Beach Road we're on.
How many people watching?
We got 3 people right now.
Oh, thank you ค่ะขอบคุณค่ะ
So yeah,
กินอะไรเจอก็ได้
Kitty was wondering about our live streams. We don't get tons of people watching during the stream, but for some reason, we're getting a good audience secondary, which is unusual. At least I think it's unusual. But I don't know. Yeah, dude, this beach walk has a huge sidewalk. Now they've redone most of the sidewalk, but it's dark. And Pattaya Beach Road does have an odor about it. Unfortunately, smells, and it's not pretty. Pretty gross. So, yeah, it's an all right walk. So guys, I live in Jomtien, off Jomtien Beach Road. I don't know what they officially call that, if it's called Beach Road or not, but that's where I live. Yeah, my plan is to come to you, Dave. That would be awesome. Don't know when that's going to happen yet. I do have a rental car. So I did rent a car and take a road trip recently. And I just got back from Suphanburi. Suphanburi.
ใช่ค่ะ
Oh, I said it better that time. Buri. Okay. Kitty likes to hold Suphanburi. So we just got back visiting her family. And I just dropped the video yesterday about the road trip. And then I'll have 2 more drops meeting Kitty's family. Yeah, I'm not used to driving yet. And I probably drive like a grandma, I guess. I mean, I'm slow. And it's stressful driving. That's another thing on your first 60 days. When you're getting a motorbike or a car, if you are not used to Thai traffic, it is extremely stressful. And that could cause some major, and I didn't expect it to be as stressful as it's been. And Mariano, who's on, he's done it the right way, where he got his scooter and is slowly easing into it. Now I'm an experienced rider.
Oh, a nice 7-Eleven.
There's a nice 7-Eleven. So it did make it easier. But people here in the scooter, you have to, you can't drive USA standard. What's that?
Nice 7-Eleven.
Why?
Very nice and big 7-Eleven.
Not too big.
Big.
So yeah, their first 60 days here, driving could be a huge issue. If you are not used to the drive here or dealing with it, the traffic, it's super stressful. And it might not be what you expect. Some people think they can just jump in a car and go. That's great. Honestly, I think that's dangerous. People drive differently here. I call it cultural driving. You drive the Thai way. You know, and of course, driving, I drove through Bangkok, and that was super stressful. You guys, we are on Beach Road right now, here in Pattaya. Really appreciate you all who are tuned in. Do appreciate if you guys give a thumbs up if you like the kind of content we're doing. Hey, from Jomtien. I love Jomtien. It's my favorite. That's why I live there. But we're not in Jomtien right now. We're actually in Pattaya Beach Road, per your all request. Because I do Jomtien Beach typically. My walkabouts are Jomtien Beach. This time we're doing Pattaya Beach. So yeah, we had to get up early and drive here on the motorbike. It was cold, huh, Kitty? So Kitty's like, don't worry, I hug you. So yeah, as we're driving, she's cold. And of course, hugging tighter and tighter. And we're talking about safe driving here. Yeah, it's a cool cafe. The other thing, your first 60 days here, one thing that took me a little bit getting used to, and I was warned about this, is speaking of driving, is road construction. So of course I've been coming since 2019, staying extended periods of time. And it's crazy how one day, no road construction, the next day it's up. So when you're driving a motorbike, super dangerous. So here we are. We're at the end of Beach Road. We'll go all the way right in the middle. And there we go. People don't want to look at me. They'd rather look at you, Kitty. They'd rather look at you than look at me. So let's see. Can we see the Pattaya sign? Wow, I guess it's not on, but if it was, it would be the Pattaya sign, Kitty, right there. I think that's where it would be at. Maybe on the other side. Maybe right there is where the Pattaya sign would be at. But yeah, here in Pattaya, on the beach, doing our morning walk.
On the mountain.
The Pattaya sign. And we're talking about the first 60 days. And it mainly has to do with money. Guys, being prepared, bringing extra money. And now we're going to talk about the next part of those first 60 days. If you've come here for a holiday, you're gonna understand this. If you're a normal holiday traveler, there's reasons why you come to Pattaya for a holiday, and maybe it changed your life or whatever. There's reasons.
We can drive motorbike
We can drive motorbike.
over there.
Yes, we can.
How come?
But we still gotta walk back to motorbike. No cheating today. No taking the bot bus. Okay, so let's get into what I was gonna get into. And that is, holiday is way different than living here. And I'm talking about more of the expectations. If you're a single guy, let's talk about it, single guy, and you're coming here for a holiday because maybe your life sucked, something happened. My case, my life sucked 2019. It blew. I come over here depressed, self-pity party, looking for that change. As a over the hill, late 47, 48, whatever I was, 2019. So what is I, 48? Over the hill, going through the divorce process. And of course, what do you meet? You meet very attractive Thai girls. And at that time, I wasn't looking for my Thai mate. Like Kitty, my Thai mate. Then in 2019, yeah, Thai mate.
Thai mate.
Thai mate.
Thai mate.
And
Mix and match mate.
mate, that's right. Yeah. And then I was looking for a Thai mate every other day, kind of a thing. Or every day, whatever. Whatever your reason is. And people think, wow, what a great life. I could sustain that life. I mean, if you're in your 20s, yeah, probably. But when you get a little older, you're gonna get a little smarter, hopefully. Because a couple things happen, man. You become numb to it. And you get broke. I mean, depending on your quality, right? If you don't care, I guess you could go down the street. Well, actually, Beach Road. For a couple $100 baht. But realistically, you're gonna go out with some attractive gals because they're here. If it's your first trip here, absolutely. If you're a 2, if you're rated a 2, you're going out with 8s and 9s easily. No, I'm okay, Kitty. So we're not stopping by 7-Eleven. Man, a P-port would be nice. Bakery, coffee, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, 2 totally different things. The thing is, you'll run into trouble on that first 60 days if you say, wow, this is like holiday. When you first get here and you move here, you're gonna feel like, yeah, I'm gonna revisit my holiday life. And you might party for a little bit, a week, 2 weeks, whatever. But dude, it gets old and expensive quick. Living here, I mean, this becomes your home. So you respect it differently. I mean, it's sad to say. Maybe when you come here for a holiday, you're just here to monger it out. See how many chicks you can score. And I'm not gonna BS you and say, I didn't go through that, because I certainly did. 2019, Mongerville. And I'll show you where I stayed at. This is crazy. I stayed here like a month at this hotel over here at Passage. Not yet. I stayed at, there's a hostel right up there. It was $8 a night. $8. I stayed there. And it's a hostel. I don't know if you all ever stayed at a hostel. Not the best experience. And I just wanted to have that experience. But typically, with my mongering, I stayed right over here, and I'll show you. 6:30. It's hot.
No happen sometimes.
No, not too much in the way of sunshine. Nice thing about Jom Tien Beach, when the sun cracks over the hill, it's totally epic. I gotta tell you, walking, coming to Pattaya, I don't come to Pattaya that often. Especially not Beach Road. But Jom Tien is so much nicer, in my opinion. Now, we do like that restaurant, Fat Coco. Good restaurant, Kitty.
Yep.
We'd be more regulars there had we lived closer.
And right now we recommend oxygen as well.
Oxygen is really cool. That's a beach cafe, and it's located literally like right there. Yeah, you need money. Again, money, the way you spend money and the way you use the money. When you hit that 60-day mark, you're going to go back, look at your wallet, and go, what happened? If you're out there drinking, I mean, let's face it, guys. If you're out there drinking, you're going to spend money. If your budget is $2,500, which is a really good budget, that's mine, and I know what kind of lifestyle I have. That's eating out every day, taking care of a Thai girl, living in a decent place. As a matter of fact, I live in a smaller place because I like having the money to go out and eat. And Kitty loves to eat. At a $2,500 budget, very good budget. And I don't drink. I mean, very, very rarely. I'm not gonna say I'm not a non-drinker. Here it is.
So Candid, we stay with one hotel.
Right there. Hey, thanks for the great day. Boom. This is where I stayed, guys. Monger days.
We in the
Yeah, I like that coffee shop. That's actually a pretty good one right there. Very reasonable compared to like America or Europe. Beer can be reasonable here. But if you're doing it every day, and then you don't think you're not going to meet a girl, you're going to meet girls. Stream and back. I'm not sure what you mean, streaming back, Mariana. Did I miss a comment? Yeah, people are saying good morning. Cannabis shop is open. Look at that. Both cannabis shops are open. Yeah, 2,500 is very good. I like the way Dave said, I think he said chasing 25-year-olds. Yeah, that's a scary thought. Because the 25-year-olds are going to chase you. If you have a budget of $2,500 and you're going to bars and clubs and you're going out, those girls are going to chase you down. Because $2,500 means you got money. I mean, that's the honest to God truth. That just means, hey, I got money. Soy 6. We're going to take a peek down the Soy 6. Because everybody likes to know what's going on Soy 6. We always do that. So yeah, guys, you got $2,500 on your budget. They're chasing you. I mean, it's not that you're going to go around and say, I have $2,500 in your budget. Nah, they'll know. There we go. I like looking down Soy 6 when there's nobody on it. Look at that. It's quiet. Does that look like Soy 6, guys? Now it looks kind of cool. Take a picture of that one. But there you go. Soy 6. There we go. All right. So yeah, your first 60 days are vital to your survival here. So a lot of expats I've known, including my friend Mike's. You guys know Mike's. His whole thing is, when you're making a decision to live out here, stay those 60 days. Don't just come out here and stay 2 weeks and go, well, okay, this is my home. I mean, I guess you could. My first trip, I knew I was going to live here. 2019, I knew it. I mean, I booked a 2-week flight and I stayed 2 months. And I wanted to make sure. Now, I did stay right here in Pattaya, right on Beach Road. And I did do my mongering, all that craziness. And again, that didn't last that long. I didn't last a whole 2 months. I was trying to figure out, well, how in the hell can I get here and stay? So for people like me, it's even harder and scarier. And what I mean is, I don't have your typical retirement. Been through multiple marriages. My last one, cleaned out my retirement, the attorney, the settlement, the reset my life. I mean, divorce sucks. The worst thing. Because you think you're paying bills during your marriage? Oh man, wait till you go through the whole divorce part. You're double paying. Then you come here to Thailand and it's a fraction. So after that first 60 days of setting up your life here, I'll be honest with you, it's pretty cool. Your bills go way down. So this is my third month in my budget. I'm gonna be way below my $2,500 for my budget. Now my monthly cost for my condo is like $300. What do you pay, Kitty, per month? Is it 12,000? 12,000 baht. So yeah, 340 bucks or something like that. And then utilities is high because I like the air conditioner on. What did we pay for power last month? 1,340. So if you all don't know, that's like $36, $37. That was my power bill. If I was in the States, my power bill would be a couple hundred. It would be like 6,000 baht. No joke. So I'm fine with paying 1,000 baht. Kitty's like all freaking out. Like, air conditioner, it's always on. I'm like, yes, it is. Always on. Yeah? Oh, you're laughing at me now. So where are we at, guys? Pattaya Beach. Beach Road, we're doing. And there is the Pattaya sign. So it was on the other side. So it's right there. Yeah, they're getting the speedboats are all getting ready for the day. Ooh, got their food, getting their water. Good morning, good morning. Everybody getting ready for the boat ride. Jam the Kolarn, get the parachute ride. I don't know if you guys do that. The parachute where they put you on a tether, kind of float you around. Man, they had over a dozen of those things the other day.
I can call boat truck.
Oh, okay, this Buddha temple. Right by the Hard Rock. Still kicking it. Hard Rock is still going. So yeah, guys, we're on Beach Road, Pattaya. There's the Hilton, which is a fine establishment. Wouldn't advise staying 60 days there. You'll be broke. So what goes wrong after 60 days? That's what we're talking about, all this negative stuff. You go broke. The other one is this. And this is kind of crazy because people don't think about it. Is getting used to the weather. Getting used to the heat. If you're somebody who doesn't get used to the heat very well, or the humidity, and you come here thinking it's going to be like the United States, oh, it's fine, it's like Florida, like Texas, it's humid. No, it's different. It's every day. It gets hot, it gets humid. They're different. Man, you get the weirdest, funkiest funk. And it gets funky, man. I mean, Hey, dude, we're walking on Beach Road right now. This blue bin, you don't want to be near it. Empty or full. It gets funky. And in the middle of the night here, of course they just picked it up, it's funky. So 24 degrees, so which is 77 Fahrenheit. And it's perfect, guys. It is 6:30 in the morning. Here on Beach Road, 6:35. Weather is perfect. People exercising. This is Beach Road during peak season, so it is busier than normal. This isn't so bad though. This sidewalk is huge. So you pretty much can go walk wherever. Huh? She smiled at me? Yeah?
You ready?
Oh, yes, I did that, kitty. That's what I did. I smiled back. I'm like, remember me?
When the hand hold the beer, beer.
Oh, she was holding her hand like she was holding a beer? That's when you know you've had too much batia. You're walking and your hand grip is like this. You know you've had too much beer when you're doing that, guys.
The one guy in the video.
I love this road right here. Look at that, empty. Yeah.
One guy
Let's go right here. Take a quick break. We got time. Okay, who comment what?
The one guy comment. Him have the budget 1,000 baht. Him can find the girl.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I say, no have idea. Right now.
So yeah, we had a guy comment saying, I have $1,000. Where can I find a girl?
No have idea. No have, sorry.
All right, for $1,000? Or is that your monthly budget? And that's his monthly budget. I'm like, good luck.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the whole thing of staying 60 days.
We respect Thai government.
The whole thing of staying 60 days is you get to know your budget, how much you spend. If you don't know after the first 60 days, I'll be honest with you, don't move here. You will be going through hell. You'll be broke. You won't manage right. Have an idea. And I really don't care how rich you are, because you know, if you're loaded or have all the money in the world, you're going to do more things. You're going to party more. And the girls are going to find you. So when you come here, have an idea. I do not advise coming on anything less than $2,000 budget per month, period. When you guys see my 30-day budget, you're gonna ask me this question. Well, heck, you can do it for that low, why can't I? Keep in mind, in my budget, I have other expenses that I don't list, and that is going out. Kitty and I, we rent a car, and we went and saw her family. To rent the car, $500 a month. Brand new car, by the way. It's pretty awesome. That's with insurance, so about 500 bucks. So keep in mind that all this stuff isn't adding to my budget. 500 for the month. Plus, now you gotta stay in hotels. Then you gotta pay for gas, then food, and all the normal road trip expenses. And that's stuff that's tough to add in on a normal budget. And you guys who live here know exactly, Dave knows exactly what I'm talking about. You wanna go on a trip, you gotta have money. Or you're gonna end up broke. And when you come here, not only having a plan to have money, in the first 60 days, you'll know what you got. But the plan to do stuff. I mean, are you gonna sit in your hotel room or your condo and do nothing? Maybe if you're at the Hilton. I got beautiful, beautiful pointed rooms there. You go to the bar up there, which is a cool bar. Their Sky Bar, real nice. You wanna go back to the bar on the buffet?
Yeah, buffet on the Central. Oh no, Central Hilton Hotel.
Yeah, Hilton Hotel.
You can find the buffet on the run.
So you guys, the buffet up here is awesome. Really a nice buffet.
The fall.
Yeah, it's right. Buffet is right there.
Yeah, I think.
Yep.
Fall, yeah.
And it's good quality buffet.
Rooftop upstairs.
So we're already back towards our motor scooter, and we're gonna keep walking. This is an hour live stream. If you guys have any questions, any comments, put them in the box. I'm gonna see if I can answer if I missed anything. Let's see what we got here. All right, let's see what we missed. I've done pretty good. Need money for different things. You're right, Dave. Met you 2 years ago at Narita Airport. Hung in Jomti and Pattaya for 3 days. Was enough. Whoa, wait. Oh man, that was an interesting comment. How did I miss that? I love Bank Charade. Donnie in Arizona. Nice, dude. Hey, good to have you back on. I don't know if you're still watching or not, but I appreciate you watching. He had enough. So 3 days of Pattaya. Well, for me, 3 days definitely wasn't enough when I came out here for the first 2 weeks. And that was simply because I came out here for different reasons, I'm sure. I couldn't get enough Pattaya when I first came out here. I just really couldn't get enough. And there is no exaggerating when I talk about being a monger. No exaggeration at all. If anything, I under-exaggerate because it's kind of embarrassing in a way. I mean, you party a lot, you're with shit. And I wasn't, in my opinion, disrespectful to any Thai girl or anything like that. When we went out, they needed money and I compensated very much. And then the food, the culture. You guys want to learn more about Thai culture, tune into my video that's getting ready to drop. I do the edits today. And that's when we visit Kitty's family. And we have the monks come out for their 100-day celebration. It's where someone passes away, and after the first 100 days, you have this prayer, and the monks come out, they eat. Always eating, by the way. It's Thailand. Look at this sidewalk. It's beautiful today. There's the Pattaya Beach sign right there, if y'all can see it. Yeah, if you're tired after 3 days of Pattaya, yeah, this probably ain't the place for you, and I can say that. It isn't for everybody. And it's okay. It doesn't need to be for everybody. It's kind of like when I go to Vegas, and guys, once you get to know me, you'll know I've pretty much lived in Vegas. I didn't live there. I had some success there. And I was in Vegas every other weekend. Now, I can't stand Las Vegas. Can't stand it. But as somebody who is a card player, poker player, who's won, you go to Vegas and it's just, man, it drains you. Pattaya can do the same thing. It can be very exhausting. I'll be honest with you, I did that road trip and we just got back. And when we got back, man, I was so freaking exhausted. Oh my gosh. It reminded me of being in Las Vegas. I'm in freaking Bangkok, Thailand. And it reminded me of Vegas? What? It's because I was so exhausted. So it's not for everybody. I gotta be honest with you, it's for me. I love it. But I found my own. After those 60 days, when I went back, and I've come back several times since then, but my goals were different. My goals were to how can I live here, and how can I find my Thai mate? There we go, beach sign. Yeah. Oh, Pattaya diving, yeah. Yeah, not so much Pattaya diving now. So I wanted to find my Thai mate after those 60 days. And, not 60 days, excuse me. The next following trips I came here. And that's when I met Kitty. Hey, kitty. Oh, this guy. The guy totally ran if he didn't say a word. Oh well. Yeah, it's a little too early. She didn't want to be on film. Yeah, she covered her face. That's all right. I don't know. It's early morning. Let's walk around. We'll take a picture of the water. How about that, guys? You gotta be aware. Not everybody wants to be on video. A lot of working girls don't want to be, and I guess she didn't get her job or an LT. Yeah, here we are, Pattaya Beach. It's actually pretty nice. It's been a nice walk this morning. Beginning was rough because you couldn't see anything. Yeah, your first time back, you mean like going back to the United States? Dude, I mean, I don't know about you. When I came to Thailand, and then my first time coming back, I suffered from the Thailand blues. I don't know if you are suffering from that or have. Yep, you are. All right. I love that you're saying that, because moving here. Why is that? Why? So Thailand blues is a real thing. It's legit. It's real. Who? Show me. So Thailand blues is a real thing, guys. And that's where you come here, experience the world. You experience not only the mongrel, let's be honest, a lot of it is that. But a lot of it's the culture, the cheap food. You want to turn back around? We're not going to walk all the way down there. Yeah, let's go back towards the scooter. And Thailand blues is what I like to call, it is definitely the eye opener. And depending on what your struggles are, a lot of guys come here because they're struggling with something. And a lot of it is insecurity. And again, I can speak for myself and speak for people who are openly talked about it. The insecurity, being a man, going through your shit, whatever they might look like, whether it's divorce or losing your money, or in my case, my kid, he, left my house, joined the military, grateful. Not gonna talk real loud right here. There we go. Yeah, dude, 100%. The easy access, not only to girls, but to positive girls who, jokingly, I say, love you long time. But realistically, you know what? They want to hang out too. They're human too. I'd go to this bar, and I'm not a drinker. I mean, 2019 for sure. But I'd go to this bar and play Connect 4 for hours to Thai girls who don't speak any English except hello. And they'll play for hours. The easy access is amazing. Easy access to girls, attention. And as a guy, when you're over 40, man, things change. And I'm not talking about, physically, you can't get going again. That's not the case. The case is we just change. 58. Cool, man. So you're right there. You go through your crap, you come here, you have easy access to female attention. And the thing is, it's good looking. These aren't, I don't know how to say it, bottom of the barrel. I mean, America, the girls out here, I mean, I know what I was getting attention from, 7s and 8s. And then if I go to certain bars, I'm getting 9s and 10s. Now, of course, you're paying every step of the way for that. But I go back to the States, it's like 1s and 2s. I mean, you all could laugh, but it's true.
Muay Thai.
Yeah, the women are nice. And it is kind of short. I mean, maybe it's not so short term. Cost of living is really the big plus of being here. So much cheaper. Cost of living here in the States. Excuse me. Cost of living here compared to being in the States is so much better. And you're living, people say, live like a king, live in Thailand. Absolutely. Live like a king, live in Thailand. If you're a middle class American person, you know, you're going paycheck to paycheck until retirement. And when you're having to remove yourself from the workforce, where do you go? Okay, let's say you own your home. Let's say you own your house in America. I mean, do you really retire? You're not going to want to maintain a house. You know, you're not going to want to do that stuff. You come to Thailand, hell yeah, you maintain several houses if you want. Fraction of the cost. Yeah, Dave, I think I read that correctly. Stay 3 to 6 months, not just the 60 days. 60 days, you're going to have an idea. 3 to 6 months, absolutely, before making this your permanent home. Yeah, retirement in Western culture is stressful. Very, very stressful. You're worrying about money, bills, all that kind of stuff. Is that coming in January 2028? That's a long ways away. I mean, I'm glad you're making a plan. Oh, January 28th. Duh. Yeah, come January 28th. Come for 6 months. Dude, that would be epic. You come in January during what I like to call the crappy season. You're coming during the peak, right? The end of peak. Then you're going to have all the rain. You stay after 6 months and you want to stay here and live here. Dude, absolutely. We need to connect. When you get here, don't be afraid to look me up. A lot of the guys who watch my videos, they live here. Look them up. Kitty and I will hang out with you. And she speaks good. It's good English. She'll introduce you to some friends. And she's got good friends. They're like good Thai girls. Like legit. But if you want the bar girls, that's cool too. Here you go, Kitty. I'm gonna give you this. I got a couple of minutes left. We got our, by the way, this restaurant right here, Masseria. Awesome restaurant. It's one of our favorites. Very good. Probably the best pad thai I've ever had. Pad thai is pretty simple, but it's really good. So we're by the Tale 8. No, Tale. What Tale is that? 6? 6? Busy. I live in Tale 8, which is better in my opinion. Next to the Hilton. There's my motorbike. I have a full video of buying this bike. So when you come here for your 6-month stay and you want to buy a bike, go look at my video about buying a bike. I put how much, I put the prices down. And this bike has been great. You know, it's an ADV 160, I think they call it, or 150, 160. Yeah, dude, I honestly stay in Pattaya over Jomtien. If you're looking at living here, come straight to Jomtien. I'll even connect you with the condo Depends on your style, right? I mean, yeah, if you want the bar girls every night, I mean, they're there in Jomtien as well. It's just a whole different vibe. When you want good restaurants, you want to hang out, you want some chill, Jomtien is definitely the place to go. I tell people all the time, you know, if you're going to choose Pattaya or Jomtien, you'd be crazy to choose Pattaya over Jomtien. Yeah, the restaurant right there, Kitty. Breakfast being served. Where are we eating at this morning?
No, I think we cannot go eat a breakfast over.
Oh, yeah, I want to eat breakfast there.
We check, right? Okay.
No, she's excited, guys. She's like, what? We can have breakfast at the Hilton? No, we can't have breakfast at the Hilton. Oh, I tease her. Yeah, having a go-go girl about once a week or twice a week. Dude, I did that. And you'll find Jomtien, they'll come to you. You'll find pretty high quality in Jomtien, be honest with you. I mean, Pattaya is the king of it. So if that's what you want and it makes it easy, you can. Yeah, I don't think we can, Kitty. But I do like the fact that you're outside, you're right up there. What do you guys think? Hilton?
Come back, eat back coffee.
Kitty's like, I want to go and eat. Now you're saying Mai? Like you don't want to go eat breakfast over at the Hilton? So you guys, we're here, Pattaya Beach, Thailand. And this is what it looks like, guys. Great view. You got the skyline on that side by Nuklua. Wait, is that Nuklua, right, Kitty? Yeah, Nuklua. Oh, Nuklua over there. So what's this called over here? So yeah, it is going to be 7 a.m. over here. That's usually what time we sign out, at 7 a.m. But take a look at the skyline. Love it. Beautiful. Beach Road at 7 a.m. And the traffic is beginning. And Kitty and I are actually going to drive down Walking Street on our scooter. That's where we're going. We're going to head that way, and we're actually going to drive on Walking Street. And there won't be anybody on it. It'll be all the bars just close at 7. Some of them close at 7. And we appreciate you guys tuning in. If you could please just, when you go, if you're watching on your phone, hit that little X button at the top right, not the very top, just underneath the video. It'll shrink the screen, and then hit the thumbs up. I really would appreciate it. Walking Street's changed quite a bit over the past 2 years. I'll be honest with you. Now that they've gotten rid of all the wires on the tops of the roads and all that, you know, all those cords, it's cleaned it up tremendously. Walking Street's much better in my opinion. It's expensive, but it's better. But there's tons of places that have changed here in Thailand. If you haven't been here in a year or two, man, Tree Town, I mean, all these places have changed a lot. Yep, definitely connect with me, guys. Anyways, we've now been our hour. We appreciate you guys watching. Be sure to watch some of my content. I'm dropping this next week. If you guys want to learn more about Thai culture, I definitely appreciate you guys. Kitty and I both say
thank you for watching.
Yeah. See you guys in a couple of days. I will stream again in a couple of days, so definitely hit that notification, get notified. Anyways, guys, till the next video, stay safe, stay sane. Peace.
Bye.